It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legend Smith.
And it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. Well, for the Mavericks, the lift they'll get by starting the season at home is sure to be a big one. No team needs help getting up for the first game of the season, but there's something about opening on your home court that gives you that little extra oomph of energy. After a brisk
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. In the West, we'll see if the Dallas match can please their home crowds. Of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis. This team matched up so well. And the tip-off coming up. We've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, the Memphis Grizzlies keep facing injuries and an uphill battle in the West, but they do not give up. Marc Gasol said, "It's in our nature. We can't quit. We're not going away without a fight. We're going to make you prove that you're better than us." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Gotta love the Grizz. They certainly take pride in their grit and grind style of play. And here we are for opening night, folks. Something everyone has been waiting for. Fans, players, broadcasters, too. Clark, just how excited are these players to get this season started?
Well, as excited as we are, Kevin, because it is something special for the opening of a season. It's a new start. It's a reset. It's a fresh beginning, and that breeds an excitement that's unique in and of itself. And that's really what the players work hard all summer for, is the opportunity to perform at their best during the regular season.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen at the guard tandem. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Gay. It kicks it to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. With some arc, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Gay dishes to Conley. Takes the three. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one is good.
On the wing for the longest time here. None of their draft picks or free agent signings have really broken through. And that's what it's going to take if they want to break.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Kidd. Back to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. He got right to the cup using the screen.
In our game.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. Back to Conley. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 8 points for Conley.
And, Kevin, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Nowitzki, cool. Conley with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Terrific time.
Right wing for the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Stevenson kicks to Nowitzki. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Conley's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Marion, and it's all evened up.
And when the size advantage is as big as...
This one for 3. Dallas with a fresh shot clock. He goes up again, and the layup good by Nowitzki. He's got 15.
Kev, attitude is everything, and I love Nowitzki's attitude. He looks to shoot it every time, being aggressive on every...
Prince dishes to Gasol to stop the run, and Chandler sends it back. Nowitzki with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Marion kicks to Chandler. It's good. He makes
Modifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebound has also been equally as impressive.
And Mavericks will go for a... No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills the over Haywood. Gasol no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Clark, if you're a player on a cold streak, either in a game or over a couple games, does that tend to stay with you and get in your head? Three-pointer. Gasol. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Gasol's got his second. On the wing, Jason Terry. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, he's not a high flyer by any means, Kevin, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Shot off the pick, and the shot is good.
Ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Nowitzki outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat.
The footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach.
We feel like we're a team that's had to go through a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot of things that's set us back. You know, we feel like we can be just as good as anybody else, and why not us?
Limited attempts, so you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
And Chandler throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open. Well, you know, one thing you can be certain of with the Mavs, guys, is they're going to make the most of what they have. I think Rick...
That one rolling around and rims out. We talk about the Mavs keeping some tricks up their sleeves. Their mastery of the zone defense crucial to their 2011 title.
Yeah, you know, zone defense, Kevin, much less common than man-to-man. Teams don't see it much over the course of a season. Part of the reason.
He can't hit that time. Nice D from Chandler. The Mavericks shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. It's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Randolph, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
There's no panic in it. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
I love Coach Carl. 11 feet away, and again it's Zach Randolph. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter. Shot clock at 6. Randolph a screen, a baseline J, and it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's just a misses.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
And the shot goes down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. At the elbow, it's Gasol. To the middle. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Gasol.
That pass quick, and what good work there to get in the way of it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals.
Haywood against Gasol. The alley-oop. Haywood with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Last season, he played outstanding.
Shot clock at 6. Conley inside the line. Knocks down the step-back J. Conley's got 50.
Mike, I'm loving this.
Picks it out to Nowitzki. Launches a three. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Nowitzki
By the Boston Celtics, and he's the head coach of the Mavericks now, but he also had a 5-year playing career.
Such a wide open look. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Mavericks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Dave, a lot of offense in the first half, but what does the team need to do defensively?
The rim is what we have to protect, which means that they got to keep the ball out of the paint as much as possible.
Thanks for your time, Dave. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Dirk Nowitzki was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they've been pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Across the backboard of Mark Gilbridge as we welcome you back to Dallas. Well, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Throws down the outside slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are
Kind of drift into a light sleep, but just having that routine of resting before games was part of how I got ready to try to serve the other guys up.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball.
Executing, getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Gay against Marion. From the stripe. Shot is good. In the
To watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Allen. On the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
And this is his for the lead. He shoots again, rejected by Nowitzki.
And, Nowitzki is capable of 86 in these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Nowitzki. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
But when it does, it's special. I mean, he's not the player he was 5 years ago. He's not able to single-handedly lift the team to favorite status.
Conley against Kidd. Conley kicks to Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Consistency, but of course everyone's in this for the rings. Interesting to see where they go from here to turn the corner into a true contender.
Catching up on the changes. Davis is checked in for Gasol. Zach Randolph is subbed in for Rhea. Chandler, good in the assist to Kidd.
Exactly of that variety.
They double him with Nowitzki. Curry on the wing. Gay outside, uncovered. Green for 2 points. Gay's got 8 points. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Stevenson drives in, and the basket is good. And the Mavericks lead by.
Start putting bodies on bodies.
Randolph dishes to Miller. Yep, that one goes in there.
A little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on this.
Make no apologies. I mean, that's their game offensively, and that's their story, and they're sticking.
Gonna finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The pass to Randall. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That's a touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
Stevenson drives in. That one good for 2. Stevenson's got water bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up, he can face up, and he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game.
Here's Cardinal, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's a tie game in Dallas. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Chandler kicks to Nowitzki. Terry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks. The feed to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
And, you know, Nowitzki has always been focused on improving his team, helping him anyway.
To the inside. Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki. Hits some room on the way in. And the buckets with some arc. Goes back up. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They are just
down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for Dallas. Kidd comes in for J.J. Barea. Tony Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies.
the assist totals, Kevin, just continue.
Conley with it to the paint. And it's sent back by
right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
Chandler a screen, off the screen. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Terry. 34 points. Passes it to Terry. A floater, and he lays it up and in. And now a 9-point down. Nowitzki against Randolph. Upside Terry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists. They cannot do.
Very important. Understanding who you are and what your skill set is and how that fits with your team, critically important. Not only knowing it, but then embracing your role within your particular limitations, skill set, and teamwork.
To attitude.
I would credit this lead to force of will.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Inside, Marion with the steal. It's Kidd with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
The tenacity, the attention to
from long range. Inside, Randall. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Marion gets it to go.
just terrific. And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what? Gay is double. He dishes it to Randolph. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And Gasol gets it to go. Now Nowitzki, 3 from the inbound. It's good.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.